Hello and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be teaching how to play Vadoran Gardens, the solo mode. And I'm going to start out by talking about how to set up the game and how the solo mode works, how the sister, which is your opponent, is going to work, the action she's going to take, how she scores points. Then I'm going to go in the basic how you play the game, which is the same as the multiplayer game. So if you don't know how to play the multiplayer, stick around and you can learn that as well. And then I'm going to talk about how you win the game, and then we're going to get into a playthrough of Vadoran Gardens. And so stick around and watch how to play and the playthrough. Okay, I have the game set up here for the solo mode, which is the same basic setup for the two-player mode. You're going to have 2 rows of 4 cards here. If we're playing a 3-player game, you would have 2 rows of 5 cards, and for a 4-player game, 2 rows of 6 cards. We've got 3 goals set out here, 1 for blue, 1 for brown, and 1 for green. I'll go over those in just a moment. We're going to have a set of 10 cards here, which represents the 10 rounds we're going to be playing through. Also have a round tracker here, but since I tend to forget about the round tracker sometimes, I go ahead and set off the 10 cards aside. That's the original way that the game was set up to be played, but now there's a round tracker. But just to make sure I don't forget that, I have these. We're going to flip the top 2 over, 1 for there and 1 for there. And there are sometimes cards that will make us get an extra round. If that were to happen, first of all, you move the round tracker back 1, and I'm just going to have these cards set off to the side, be able to take 1 and slip it under the deck of cards so that the rounds stay the same the way they're supposed to. And so that is the basic setup. We also get 3 cards here that are going to be our hand. And then for the sister, she's going to have 4 tokens since we're playing on medium. If we were playing on easy, she would have 3 tokens. On hard, she would have 5. And on expert, she would have 7. And what the big deal is about how many tokens she gets is she can claim as many of these as she is able to. We can only claim 1 of each of these goals, but she can claim a goal multiple times. And so if she were to have more tokens, she could actually claim these goals as many as she has tokens for, minus 1, because she always has to have 1 token left over to claim cards as she goes. And so that is the basic setup. We're going to have 4 tokens ourselves. And as far as how the sister takes her turns, she's going to get the very first selection here, and she will choose one of these cards based on this symbol here. And so she's going to look for the cards that have that symbol. The next thing she's going to do, she sees that all 3 of these have that symbol. She's going to take the one that has the least amount, which is this one here that has 1. If there was a tie, then she would go ahead and claim the leftmost of the ones that were tied for the amount of icons there. But since there's only one that had 1, you won't have to worry about that for this round. And then we're going to go ahead and claim one of those as well. And then let's just say we claim this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, actually. And then for her first turn, she'll take this card, and she'll put it over here. And then once she has 3 of any symbol, she will claim the corresponding goal. So for the green one, she would claim the leftmost of these that's still open. For the orange leaf color, she would claim this brown card here, the leftmost. And then for the blue one, she would claim the leftmost of that one. She has 3 of those. If she has 6, she can claim the second one. And 9, she can claim the third one if it's still available. And so that is basically how she will take her turns, and she will score points at the end of the game for the achievements that she has scored, as well as on your board, any squares that don't score of the green, blue, or brown squares. And I'll go over how we score for those in a minute. She will score, depending on the difficulty mode, either 1, 2, 3, or 5 points per square that we do not score out of those colors. And so we want to be careful to make sure that all of our colors are scoring. She'll also score 1, 2, 3, or 5 points, depending on difficulty level, for all the tools that we fail to return. And if you see, these areas are areas that you return tools. We don't currently have any out that give us tools. But if we take a tool and aren't able to return it to one of those spaces at the end of the game, then she'll get that amount of points per each one. And so for us, since we're playing on medium, she'll get 2 points for each square we don't fulfill and 2 points for each tool that we do not return at the end of the game. And that is all there really is to running the sister here and how she scores points. Let's go over now how we play and how we score. And so these are going to be my starting hand. And so the first thing we do is you figure out which one of these that we are going to want to take. Let's just say for now, I'll choose in a minute the real one. Let's say we chose this one. On our turn, we would take this to our hand, and then we'd choose one that has either of these symbols to play into our tableau kind of area down here. And so let's just say that I wanted to play the one I just picked up. I could play any one. Let's say I played the one I picked up. So then we would do that, and we would choose our next card. Of course, she would have already gone since she went before us, but you get the idea. And so let's say, well, she would have chosen this one, so we would have had to have chosen one of these ones. And then we go ahead and move on to the next round. And so what's going to happen, though, is the next card we get has to cover up one of these 3 squares, and it can never go more than 5 high or 5 low. So once we've established, let's say we did this, we wouldn't do that, but let's say we established this, we could never go above here or below here now for the rest of the game. And the way that we score is that we actually need to have 3 of the symbol together in an area. So if we were to put this card here, we would be able to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. If we kept going, we'd score more points, but we already have 3 icons, and so we could then score. These do not count as icons for the purpose of scoring, nor do the tools, if you see those come up, nor do these 7s here count as those. It's just the icons that have the animals, the flowers, or the little monument things. And so that's how you score for those. You can keep them going. If I were to do this, I probably want to actually put like a blue there later on so that we could keep that going, and so forth. You also will score 5 points at the end of the game for every one of these that you return. You will score 7 points if you're able to connect one of these to a scoring brown area. And same with if it's the green one or if it's the blue one, the same thing for green and blue. And those are the basics of how the game is played. If there's anything I'm forgetting, I will go over that as we hit it. I believe this is the one that was here. And actually, even though I didn't originally think that's what I wanted, I think I am going actually to go after that one. Okay, and the goal cards that we're going for are, you need equal symbols to one another, and then 2 that are not equal to those that are also equal. So if we were to, well, I don't have any examples out here right now, but basically want 2 of this symbol and 2 of this symbol, or something similar to that. This one is 4 that are not equal to one another of the flowers here, and so we want different ones of those, and this one wants 3 equal animals. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this one. As much as that one looks nice, it's not going to accomplish, no, neither of them really work the way I want them to. Ooh. Well, first of all, it's going to take that one. It's got 1 symbol in the green right now. And it's taking that one because this is the only one that has one of those. These have 2 and then 3. So it's going to go after the one that has the least amount. And I thought this was going to work out, but it's not. So I have to decide what I'm going to focus on. Oh, I got an idea. I have an idea. I'm going to play this one for now. And I am choosing, let's say this one. These are going to shift to the left, and new cards are going to come out. We're going to flip this over here and move the round tracker down 1. It's going to take this card, now has 2 of that symbol. It's now looking for, that symbol again. That keeps coming up. Okay, these 2 have the symbol and only 2. This one has 3, so it's going to be between these 2. It's going to be the leftmost, like that. And by the way, whoever is the leftmost is the one that goes first. And I'm going to take this one. And I think I figured out how to make this work. No, I didn't figure out how to make it work. I guess we're placing this one here now. Still not sure what I'm doing. Let's come over there, I guess. These shift down. Flip that card. 1, 2, and the round tracker moves. I am first in turn order this turn. I'm going to grab that. And I guess I'm going to place that there. I've established my 5 high at this point. I get one of these, and those don't go away if I cover that up. Since I need 3 of the same animal, I'm going to place on there. And it's going to take this one. It scores the animals now. It's going to get the 10 points. And it's going to place on this one because it has, we go out based off the top one there, not the bottom. So it wants that symbol, and that's the one that has the least amount. That's the only one that has that symbol that's available because it can't take the one I've already taken. Flip this card here. And 2 of these come out. Now this is one of the special cards. You don't need a symbol to play, and she won't be looking for symbols, but whatever has the least amount of icons, which will be this one, if it's available on her turn. So I go ahead and take this. I'm trying to match one of those 2 symbols, which it already does. And is that the one I want to go with? Yeah, that's the one I want to go with right there. But I should probably put these out so you can see them. Put them over here for now. And so I've got 3 of the skunk symbols. So 3 equals. I'm going to put that right there. And then I need to choose which one I'm going to take. Start working towards the dirt paths, I believe. And it wants non-equals. Oh. Oh, but that next round's gonna mess me up because I have to do the vertical. I'm thinking take this one. It'll work out. I'll have that symbol, and that's, no, I'm covering up that symbol. No, maybe the pathway isn't the way to go in the moment. Maybe we continue green for, no, we don't have enough to continue green. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do next round. Next round's going to be a tricky one. Start working on blues. No? Oh, this is the one I'd be doing for blue. Could try that. I'm going to place on this one. It's going to take the one with the least symbol, so that one. And hasn't scored any more yet. Put these ones out. Advance the round marker. I may have forgotten already. You should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to 6. Well, 6 left. Okay. For better or for worse, that's what we did. Moving that in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Needs one more and claim the last one of those. And it's got 2 and 1 there, respectively. This one's going to be 2 horizontal cards. So here's how the vertical cards are going to work. Oh, first of all, it's going to select this one because the leftmost with 1 symbol. I get that. And so for the vertical, I have to stack these in such a way that they overlap like this. Bottom one overlapping there, and it's going to be 5 high. So it's going to have to go, there's only one way you can stack these vertical ones, and that is like that. And now, horizontally, this one can go there, so I need to find another horizontal one. Hopefully that will go with that, but I don't think we do. Whatever it is going to end. Not getting good options here. Let's work towards having some of those to fill in. Oh, and we get one. Oh, it'll get another card actually from the top because of us playing 2 cards this round, and we get another card after that. These will move down. That comes up there. The round tracker moves. It's going to take this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, it would have claimed last round. It would have used its token to claim that one. And then this round, 1, 2, 3, it's going to claim that one. And its last piece, so it's not going to claim any more objectives. Its last piece is going to go on... Oh, we got another special one here. This is going to have us flip this last when we play on that round. So instead of normally you have to play with these at the top, here we're going to be playing it with those at the bottom. Keep that in mind for next round. Oh, this works out actually. Going to place that there. And this is actually making this a scoring section, and this is continuing the blues into a scoring section that hopefully I'll be able to... Let's see, I've got 2 equals there, and if I get one of either of those symbols, we'll be good to go. We're playing upside down next turn. So let's go ahead and grab this one. This is going to work out. This is going to work out. Let's flip. Oh, wait. We're supposed to play 2 cards this round. Supposed to be playing 2 cards side by side. Ooh. Completely missed that. That does not work out then. Oh well. That still is a scoring section. We're starting a new scoring section. Ooh. Messed that one up a little bit. It messed me up. So, going to the next round. We're going to play upside down this turn. Oh, and so it gets a card over here. I'm going to start a new row just here. And then we get a new card. And it can't claim anymore, so I don't really have to follow the symbols anymore. As far as figuring out what it needs to claim. These are problematic. I did not choose based on what was about to happen. Let me rethink here for a minute, because I did not think about the upside downness of what's about to happen. I gotta go here. I would actually like this card. Oh. And it's going to grab this one. So I'm going to do that. Playing upside down because of this. This is not working out for me at all. I gotta start working towards these browns though. I think blue is pretty much passed me by at this point. Got a lot of brown in my hand. Boom and boom. It's going to take this card. And it's going to claim the one that has the least amount of icons. I get this card. And I got to play one that has one of these 2 symbols. Shouldn't be a problem. Trying to get all non-equals. If I do this, We got an extra non-equal there. Oh, earlier we're just extending that. That's going to be too low. Either way we look at it, we're going to have to cover that up. Let's do that. It's going to get me one of these things. We're really struggling here with the icons. Don't know how this is going to work. Let's go ahead and claim this one. These slide over. Out come the new ones. And this one is going to be here. That's another one of those rotating ones. Okay. Just going to grab this. And boom. And I'm going to grab this. And we have to do the horizontal thing again, which may or may not be helpful. So we'll do this. And let me see here. We've got one of those, two. We have 3 different symbols. If we can get one more symbol in there, we'll have it. Oh, it has to be upside down. That's actually going to work out for us. Okay. So we don't need to refill because this is going to be the last round. It's going to take this one. And I'm just going to take this one. And then this can turn upside down. It's a shame that area is not going to score because I would have got an extra 7 points. And that is how you play. Oh, you can't quite see that one on camera. I will adjust things. Okay, let's look into the end game scoring. So as far as what we score, anything that has 3 icons at least in it is going to score for us 1 point per square. So we have 1. Oh wait, at the end I forgot to claim this right here. You gotta have 1, 2, 3, 4 different icons. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and claim the points here for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't see any more scoring in that area. This one scored 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 points. If I didn't miss any scoring areas, which I don't think I did. And so, let's see, we've got 43 points for that. For our achievements, we've got 7 plus another 7, so that's 14. Now we take these and we place them anywhere that we can. So we place that there, and we place that there. And I guess I didn't collect any more things. There's only those 2, huh? So that's 10 points, 5 each. There's no 7s that actually score. So that's not a very good score. 40, 50, 60, 7. Especially for as much as I think I have allowed the sister to score here. So we're going to do, is on medium difficulty, 2 points for each one of these that does not score. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 if I didn't miss any there. Actually not as bad as I thought. And then going to score 10, 25. Might have actually won this one. I have no leftover tools. And so, looks like 61. So 67 to 61 was the final score there. And so did a pretty good job as long as I counted that all up correctly. So I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough and it's taught you how to play the game. Encourage you to get in and try it. It's got a pretty good solo mode. It's got a good challenge to it as you have to be careful that you don't leave your spaces open over here, as I had a lot of random ones, but luckily they didn't accumulate as much. I got a really good section up in here and that this scored as well as that at the same time. You don't have that happen very often there, that you have that line up like that. And so that worked very well right there. I wish I would have gotten that. Would have been nice. I almost had it work out until that one had to be flipped. Really kind of messed up there. Now, only one special one of these cards didn't come up, and that's this one. This is the one that would have added a round. So what would have happened had this come up? I would have just taken one of these and slipped it under the deck here. And so let's say there was a deck. Let's say that was what was left. I would take one and slip it under there and move the round tracker back one. It's going to add a round, and then you can play any symbol as normal with these types of cards. So that's what would have happened had that come up. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and hope you have a great one. Check out some more of my videos and I'll catch you in the next one.